Well, hello. Well, hello. Carla Ray, Sunnyside. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. This won't be long. This won't be long. I got pies to make. I got eggs boiling that need to go into a ice bath. Blah blah blah. Hey PF, happy Thanksgiving. Hey Crystal Langford, happy Thanksgiving. I'm just going to clear up some things because Brian's just not going to let up. Okay, guys. He's just not. He's just going to keep on putting out videos after videos. Then he's going to delete some of them. Then he's going to come live and try to twist everything. So I see somebody over there because Brian put up a screenshot of where I said, um, I called the Department of Children's Services. I did. And I'm okay with it. And it was back in 2017. And let's see, how many years has that been? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Not that that matters because I would do it again today. Okay. I would do it again today. See, I called CPS for all the right reasons because there was a baby in danger. But when I see good subs like Jenny Hansen over there going, wow, because they don't know the story, then I am going to clear it up. Okay. Keep in mind, I have no regrets. I saw a baby in danger and I took it upon myself to notify the authorities. I sure did. Now, keep in mind, this is right at the time Brian's son committed the crime that he committed. So he took the life of this other family's baby, this other family's grandchild, this other family's nephew, a 2-year old. Okay. And in the mix of all of this is Brian's biological grandson, Ryan Jr., which I think his name has since been changed. I don't know. Um, because Brian tells a different story every day. Yes, we get to see him. No, we don't get to see him. So I don't know. It doesn't matter to me if Brian sees his grandson or not. But so we got Brian coming into these groups and videos are popping up where all this violence between these two families is going on. I mean, Brian's coming in groups saying that this family shot at him and his family in their car and all of this shit. And I was supposed to just sit back while an infant, thank you, Carla Ray, while an infant, Brian's grandson, I guess Brian doesn't care because he seems to want to turn this into something nefarious. It's nothing nefarious. Hey, Carla. Hey, Bolo. I'm telling you right now, I've told you for years, I did it. I'm proud of it because guess what? That baby didn't go right back into that family. Brian told me none of his family was qualified to take that baby. None of them. So if Brian thinks I'm going to apologize for saving a baby, ain't gonna happen there, bri. Ain't gonna happen. So, calling CPS for dumb reasons, for YouTube bullshit, when there is no real danger, yeah, that's dumb. That's not good. That you shouldn't do that. Bad, bad. But when you really see a child that's in danger, then if you don't call CPS, you're the irresponsible one. How do you think I would have slept at night if a couple months down the road something would have happened to that baby in all the mix of their fighting and carrying on and stupidity? How would I have slept through the night? How would I have lived with myself knowing that I could have done something? So, yeah, Brian, I did it. I've admitted it. I've never denied it. When are you going to stop this, Brian? Because unlike other people, I'm not just going to bow down to your criminally insane mind. Phew. Here I thought, hey, Christy A., here I thought, okay, me and Brian had our little spat. We went at it. He'll let things go. Now he'll move on to Darlie Routier again, which, God love him. But, well, actually, her family is who he goes after. But, ooh, fire trucks. Hope everybody's okay. Oh, they're coming to get me, Brian. They're coming to get me for being a human being, unlike you. Uh, So no, I'm not going to apologize for the CPS call. I'm not going to. I never will. I did what I felt in my heart was the right thing to do. But you can't ignore him, Sarah. When you try to ignore him, you get 5 more videos. I mean, I really thought after I took the $25 that he said, that he had sent me, and I agree with him. There's no record of it. Um, and I donated it to the ASPCA, that we would be done. This would end. Sunnyside off and on for over 20 years. And just out of the blue, Brian gets a burr. He gets his ass chapped, and he just starts throwing me into his live streams. I'm not over here talking about him until he starts. So what do? I email him. Back in October, I said, Brian, please leave me out of your bullshit, fucker. I got nothing to do with it. And then he just goes on and goes on and goes on. He thinks attacking my son. It's funny. My son called me yesterday, or I haven't heard from him this morning yet. But he's like, what's going on, Mom? I was like, oh, fucking Brian St. John again. And he's like, what? What? That dude? And I was like, yeah, that dude. And he goes, what's going on? I was like, I don't know. I said, now all of a sudden he's attacking you. And he goes, what the fuck? I didn't do nothing to him. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Sin. Yes, ever since Darlie's sister made a damn TikTok. Teacher Mom, I said it yesterday and I'll say it again. I quit talking about Brian, everything about him, when the whole teen butt sex thing came up. I said, okay, that's it. I'm done. I didn't join in. I didn't join in with Vinny G or anybody else going at Brian over that, what was shown. I didn't join in. I just, said, okay, I'm done. But he can't be done. Brian doesn't know how to be done. You got a car now, Brian. Come and see me. You got that big of a problem with me, bitch. Come and see me. Because I'm not bowing down to you anymore, Brian. There's people in this community that are so afraid of you. And I don't live my life that way, Brian. I don't live afraid of people. The only way to hurt me is to hurt my son. You know this. But yet, you're the one that says what a great guy is. Great guy. Now, who on here in their right mind messages somebody's son looking for dirt on their mother? Brian, that's who. So, Brian, you can twist the whole CPS thing. Oh, I don't think we like CPS callers in this community. You know what else we don't like? People reaching into people's real lives, fucking with their kids. For no reason. None. So if you want me to sit over here and apologize, or Randy did what, for the record? What did Randy do? Oh, that's insane. Why? Why would you reach out to somebody's child? I don't care if they're, you know, and I'm going to tell you right now, honey bunches of oats, you're getting ready to get a full expose on your ass. You are so obvious on who you are. And let me tell you something, it ain't going to take much to convince this community of all the raunchy shit you have done over the years. So you better back the fuck off of me. And if you think I'm playing, keep pushing me, bitch. I ain't said a word about you, but I'm about ready to. Because all the pieces are fitting together now. Especially after the last comment you left under Brian's. So keep pushing me. I've kept my mouth shut about all of it, but I'm not going to. Worried about your daughter in law drinking and driving with that baby in the car. Worry about that. Okay? Get Sorry, that was Chance. Yeah, I did. I pressed the button. I'm over it. Brian, I'm done. I've been done. I gave you your little taste of drama that you wanted. Now I'm done. But what I'm not going to do, Brian, is back down from you because that's what every female on this fucking platform has always done. And I'm tired of it. And I will go toe to fucking toe with you any day. What I won't do is I won't reach out to your children. I won't reach out to your ex-wife, your current wife, your I won't do that, Brian. You're right. You know me well enough to know I won't do that. So you got a little bit of upper hand there that I won't go as low and as dirty as you do. Right. Brian wins because he puts people's private info. Hey, Jane the Teach. Not only does he put out their private info, he literally calls people's mommies and stuff. He called Starlight's dad. He called Justin Katz's mom. He reached out to my son. I mean, where does it stop? Of course he's streaming me, Sarah, because he's got nothing else. He is qualified for being criminally insane. He just doesn't stop. Nothing he does, Bolo, is a normal response for an adult, male or female for that matter. Because, when he doesn't like being a male, he just decides he's androgynous or whatever and he becomes a female. His feminine side comes out because that's how Brian plays. I can't even wrap my mind around the way his mind thinks. So, yes, Brian, you're streaming me. So all of your three people can hear. I called CPS to save your grandson, and you were grateful until you got mad. And now you're going to spin it to be something nefarious. It isn't, it wasn't, it never will be. And I sleep just fucking fine at night knowing that I helped save your biological family, your grandson, that you obviously don't have a problem with him being in a group of people who have revenge on their mind at the time. According to you, you're getting shot at and everything else. But shame on Tracy for notifying Child Protective Services, for staying on their ass not to release that baby back into that mess. Fuck you, Brian. What does he want you to do to resolve it? I don't know. He said the other day, take down all the videos about me and I'll take down all my videos about you. You know what? I have fallen for that before. I have agreed to that. And you know what he did? He got mad at me over something that I don't even know what, because it doesn't take anything for Brian to just dig me up and start talking about me. And he posts the videos right back again. And he knows I'm not going to put that much fucking energy into him. Fuck you and happy Thanksgiving. Right, Sunnyside? I literally had his wife was screaming at me the other night that she was glad my ex died. Who thinks like that? God, I hope he donates his brain to science and not because of his intelligence. It is weird, Sarah. It'd be like me getting my family on here saying, tell Brian what a big fat poopy pants he is. Stop it. Hey, Janie. Janie, you always do that. I'm not staying on long. Like I said, I've got eggs boiling that needs to go into an ice bath. I've got pies I need to make. I got shit I got to do. But I ain't going to sit making little videos and community posts to talk to Brian. So I'll just talk to him this way. Everything you say and twist, Brian, somebody can untwist it. As a matter of fact, most people can untwist it. Because most people have been under your line of fire before. Almost everyone on this platform that has a channel has been under your fire. You have reached into their personal lives. And when you do that, Brian, you scare them off. You didn't win. You didn't win nothing. You didn't win the argument. You didn't win anything. All you did was reach into their personal lives and they said, you ain't fucking worth it. Because that's how you roll. Well, I can't get to Tracy, so I'll just contact her son. Carla wants to keep talking about me. I'll call her husband. Oh, Starlight wants to be a bitch. I'll call her daddy. You know, some people say they'll do stuff and then they don't follow through. Brian follows through. Brian has a super obsessive need to live his life out online. Yes. Yes. It is an illness that I think he shares with somebody else. But we won't go there today. I don't have time today. But he wants to turn it and twist it as if I did something bad by notifying Child Protective Services. Twist away, brother. Guess who's okay? Guess who's a growing, beautiful young man, I bet. Beautiful child. I bet he's doing fine. And that's your grandson. I can't, I've taunted Starlight with it. I would never call Starlight's family. What am I going to say? Hello, Mr. Starlight. Yeah, your daughter's being a meanie to me online. Okay. I mean, imagine that. Imagine walking into your office one day and hitting play on your answer machine, and it's some grown man from the internet telling him that his daughter's being a meanie online. That's Brian. He still thinks it's a flex that he called Justin Katz's mother. Justin Katz, who, from what I could see, mentally was not mature. Hey, Kim. Gotta miss the old days. I see, sweet crazy. I don't. Yeah, Pug's calling Laura's mom. That was funny. I mean, it's not funny because she shouldn't have done it, but the actual recording of it was funny as fuck. I mean, even Laura laughed. No, he's not on YouTube. Brian called his mommy, and his mommy made him get off YouTube because Brian, for calling him poopy pants. I think he might have talked about Molly Golightly's boobs or something, but I guess Brian owns Molly Golightly's boobies. Can't talk about Molly Golightly's boobies or Brian's going to call your mom. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Trust me, if you have a channel and you have ever come across Brian and you have ever even sneezed the wrong way in his direction, he has reached out to your family. Because he knows, well, I can't get to her. She's not biting, or he's not biting. So I'm just going to reach out to their family members. That's the way his sick, twisted, criminal mind thinks. He knows by posting all that shit about Chance that he wasn't going to get the reaction that Natasha Cooper got. Hey, Ninja Orchid. He wasn't going to get it. What I did was I talked to my son. I prepared him for Brian doing something stupid. Yeah. Yeah. Right, Bolo. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Because Brian, I mean, I know you're streaming me and that's cool. I don't care. But I'm telling you right now, I'm not backing down from you. For once in your life, you're either going to throw in the motherfucking towel or we can just keep this going. We can just keep it going all day long. Whatever. But your little twist on things, you put it out there like it was some big secret. Like I've never talked about the fact that I called Child Protective Services to help keep your grandson safe. Your grandson. Yours, Brian. Sadly, you didn't do that. Sadly, you didn't feel the need to keep your grandson safe. That's a you thing, not a me thing. Hey, Ninja. That's a you problem, not a me problem. So if you think that by posting Tracy's a CPS caller, I thought we didn't stand for that. First of all, who's we? Because no one in the drama community likes you. So who's we, Brian? Secondly, do you really think for 1 minute that everything you've done and done for all the wrong reasons is just going to get swept under the rug because you post something like that? When I've admitted it for years? Well, I'm gonna show everybody I'm not a bad guy because I'm gonna post something that Tracy did. Yes, there is a big difference. When you're calling to be petty, that's wrong. But when there's a child in danger and you don't call, then you're wrong, not me. I guess he didn't think that crew over there chanting on video, fuck a St. John, fuck a St. John, fuck a St. John. I guess he thought that would be the perfect life for his grandbaby. Guess he thought that would just be great to have Luke Jr. go into that mess with all kinds of revenge on the St. John's because of what his son did. But hey, let a little baby go into that mess, Brian, just so you can have YouTube fodder 7 years later. I have no regrets when it comes to that. None. Do it again. I would do it again if I saw a child truly in danger. Sorry, Brian. No, I'm not sorry. I'm sorry that you think you can bring this out and like twist it in some maniacal fucking nefarious. Oh, Tracy's a CPS caller. She just called because she was mad at me. Not wrong. Yeah, damn lie. As a matter of fact, I'm going to spend some time after I get my cooking going. I'm going to spend some time looking for the post that you came into the group and asking people to call CPS on that baby's behalf because you were mad. Not because you obviously saw a problem with it, because you wouldn't be bringing it up like this now if you did. All the posts of you coming in saying, oh, they shot at my family the other day in a car. It didn't sound like gunshots to me, you all. It sounded like somebody banging on a dash. But whatever. I wasn't there. I don't know. But hey, let's put a baby in there. Let's put an infant in that predicament. Okay, Brian. Nice try again. Nice try again. And like I said, all these little troll accounts running around helping Brian, I'm going to fucking bust you out and you're not going to like it. And a lot of people in this community is going to find out who you truly fucking are. Keep messing with me. Hey, Artria. What's he smoking now? I don't know. I don't know. He's probably eating paper again. Hey, Artria. I just said that like nothing. I ain't seen Artria in forever. Hope you're doing good. I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing good. This is going to be a holiday where, I mean, we're all getting up in years. We've all lost somebody that we miss and can't be with everybody that we want to be with. So I'm just chalking it up to the old, was it Crosby, Stills, and Nash? If you can't be with the ones you love, love the ones you're with. Was that who sang that? Brian will know. Go check his stream real quick. He's good at music trivia. I can sing a few bars. Or not. I know. I miss Eritrea too. I ask about her all the time. Nobody knows anything. Well, not all the time. Not like creepy all the time. But, occasionally. So, like I said, this ain't going to be a long one. I got a ton of things to do. And Brian is not on my bingo card. Yes, Artria, let's chat soon. I hate not talking to Artria. Artria has one of those sense of humors that I dig. You know, it's it's quirky and it's quick and it's oh sorry. Here I am rattling all kinds of paper and shit in y'all's ear. Um, it's a good kind of personality. What is he smoking though? I don't know. I don't know what he's. I don't know. Is he smoking? Is he over there smoking? It's probably his hair catching fire. It's probably coming out of his ears. I don't know. I don't care what he's smoking. I don't care. I don't care about his stupid flexes. I mean, when I have grown adults screaming at me, I'm glad your ex died. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Okay. Apple, match made in heaven there. I would never say that to Brian if he had any dead exes. I don't know if he's eating paper again or not. Yeah, that's a reason to get mad because you got stems and seeds. That's a real reason to get mad. That's good weed. It used to be we didn't like stems and seeds, but now to me it proves it's not processed or whatever. Hey, George W. Are you George Glass? George W. Are you George Glass, the one that trolls Laura? Because I'll just add that to the list there. I'll just add it to the list, George Glass. Honey Bunches of Oats. Randy's Timu Halo. All kinds I can add to that list, and they get a lot dirtier than that. Of course he's watching. He's streaming me. So you're welcome to stay, George. You want to take a link? That would be great if I could figure out how to do it. The other day I tried and I couldn't get it to drop. George, you want to take a link? I'll figure it out. Are you afraid somebody will hear your voice? You worried about that? Hey, Cass. Yeah, just use your own name. Everybody knows who you are. Everybody's on to you. I mean, you're more than welcome to stay. I'm hoping no D. Cass. Oh, somebody's in trouble out there. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not staying on here. I've got way too much to do. And Brian, just keep it up. And remember Brian when we was talking the other day on your live stream and you said you've never asked for help at Christmas time? And hey, no shade. No shade. If you needed help, the community was there to help you. But I'll be posting that proof too. Since I'm always the liar, everything that comes out of my mouth, according to you, Brian, is a lie. But yet I can prove every bit of it. But hurry, yank that video down so you can deny that you ever said that. Hurry. And I don't care. I donated to you. I don't give a shit that you needed help at Christmas time. But don't get up there and lie about it. Don't lie, Brian. And I wouldn't even care if you lied if you weren't calling me a liar in the process. Hey, Talisa, who you know the truth about, me or Brian? Or both? Because I'm an open book. Yeah, I don't come on here and tell every aspect of my life like Brian does. I don't film myself going to the park and bullying teenage girls because I don't go to the park and bully teenage girls. I mean, if you watch the video, The responsible thing to do, if you feel like your child is being bullied, the responsible thing to do would be to notify the parent, not stand there and threaten them that you'll make sure someone busts them up or whatever words he uses. I don't argue with children. At the time you donated 50. Exactly. But to sit up there and call me a liar when we all know it happened, Brian, we, the community, helped you. So why are you going to lie about it? I don't understand. It's nothing to lie about. You needed some help and you got it. It's not a big deal. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, people hit hard times. It happens. Most people don't keep $10,000 in their savings and then complain about hard times. But hey, whatever floats your boat, Brian. I don't care. But don't call me a damn liar. If you catch me lying, prove I'm lying, and then I'll go back and say, damn, I either outright lied, which doesn't happen, or I was mistaken. You were right. I was wrong. I know, confronting the bully. And he's over there bragging about it right now, I'm sure. Yeah, I defend my kids. What about you, Tracy? Is that why your kid ended up the way he did? I can hear it now. I'm not listening, but I'm sure that was his thing. Yeah, I defend my kids. Well, it's fine to defend your kids, Brian, no problem. But handle it adult to adult, not adult to 12-year-old. Right. The holidays are bad. I'm just dreading tomorrow because Boog's not going to be here. And he was here last year. And that much shouldn't change over a year. But you know what? I'll put on my big girl, and I literally mean big girl panties, and probably some nice warm jammies, and I'll get on with the day because that's what you do, right? He's a walking, talking contradiction with projection on top. Yes, he is, Bolo. Yes, he is. The first are always the hardest, Sunnyside. You're right. And I know a lot of people out there, are probably going through the same thing. And like I said, if you're down and you need somebody to talk to, hit me up. I'm sorry to Lisa. I'm so sorry. Just know that, and I don't want to blow smoke up your ass and say she's in a better place and all that shit because I ain't never been there, but I'm a firm believer it's a good place. But just know that she's there with you spiritually. And I'm so sorry because losing your mom is hard. It is. You know, it's just when your parents start dying and, your siblings start dying, it's just hard. It's hard for everybody. Regardless of your relationship with any of them, it's still freaking hard. And it's nothing to be laughed at or poked at or any of that shit. Yeah, holidays do make it worse. Holidays are the time that you expect to be together. Those are the times when you expect. I mean, believe it or not, as much as I think Brian is a freaking weirdo, psycho maniac, I'm not happy he has to be without his son tomorrow. That doesn't bring me joy. I don't find joy in that. There's so much that goes on this platform that I just don't find joy in. I don't find joy in, you know, people being homeless. I don't find joy in going at mental illness. I mean, there's so much that I don't find joy in. You too, Cass. Yep, I agree, Cass. So I do, guys. I want to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. I'm sorry if your heart is hurting. Just do your best to push through and, you know that this is, the life cycle. And hell, I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm sorry. I don't even know what else to say. Sitting up here like some weirdo preacher at somebody's funeral that don't even know him. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry your heart hurts. But remember, the harder your heart hurts, the more you love that individual. So, all right, guys, again, happy Thanksgiving. Brian, I am done with you for at least until at least Friday. Okay. So, I'm ready to be done with you altogether, Brian. Just shut up. But I'm not bowing down to you either, Brian. It's not going to happen. And you know this. So, with that, I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. Yes, Brian, you and yours too. And everybody else, I will see you around the tubes. Bye.